Hey, what's up my peoples? I'm Go here, the freaking geek himself, and it's time to just transform Unique Toys Red Dasher. So without further ado, let's just transform it. So first thing we want to do is come back here, take these sections, and just angle them down, then untab this entire central section, just let that drop down. Then you want to take these back sections here, bring them up, and rotate it in, and bring that up, and rotate it in. Once you've done that, you want to take this assembly, you want to flip it over, and these tabs will go into these two slots right here. So you just line it up, and tab that in, and take these sections, and drop them down. You then want to open up the doors, just unpeg them, like so, and you want to come right here to the wheel and just pull that down, and that will allow you to drop all this down. So just get a hold of that wheel, pull it down, and drop all of that down, and you can bring this entire assembly up like so, and we can start working on the legs. So what you want to do here is you want to bring this heel section up. You want to push on this right here, and that will extend out those heels. Flip his toes down, bring the foot in, and then rotate it 180. You then want to untab this side panel here, bring it up. That will allow you to bring the section down. You then want to bend the knee at this joint right here. That will give you a bit more clearance to bring this panel down. And then you can flip this section out like so. You want to bring the wheel down, flip it in, and then bring it back up. Then you want to bring this panel up, bring this section up, and this little section here of windshield will just kind of notch itself in right in there. So just line it up and push that in like so, and they have a leg all done. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So again, bring the toe down, bring up that heel, extend this out. This one on my copy's a little tighter. There we go. Slide that out like so. Bring the foot in, rotate it 180, undo this panel here, bring that up so you can bring this section down. And again, just bend the knee so you have the clearance to bring this panel down and flip this out. Bring that wheel back, flip it in, like so. Bring it back up, bring this panel up, close all this up, and then notch that windshield into place, and there you have the legs all done. And then you want to take these little panels here and just flip them down. You want to take these sections here of the hood and also flip them down. That will allow you to get this windshield and door section up, and just bring that back on that double hinge. Now you can bring these panels back up and untab this entire assembly from the forearms, like so. And then you're going to take this central part there, the front grille, flip that in, take these little sections here, and just bring them up and over, like so. Once that's done, you're going to flip that in, and then bring all of this around. Just get all those hinges working there. There we go. Bring that all the way around. Bring these panels in. Make sure you clear the 5 pieces here. Bring all that around, like so. And you have tabs here on the side of the waist that will tab into these slots right here. So once you get everything lined up, just push that on. Get that lined up, and that will just tab itself in like that. And then you can take the doors and just rotate them. Just bring those back, get them out of the way. Take the door, rotate it. Again, just bring it back, get it out of the way. Now you're going to split the arms and bring them down. Rotate it down. You have shoulder section here. You're just going to bring that down, bring the hand down, and rotate it at the wrist. So everything's oriented properly, like so. Second versus like the first, just bring that arm down, rotate it, Get everything situated there. Bring that shoulder piece down. Bring the hand down. Rotate it at the wrist. You want to take these little pieces here, and they will just meet in the middle like so. You can take these door wings and just kind of bring them all the way back and in. Or angle them however you want. That's totally up to you. Then you want to take his head and bring it back on that double hinge. And there you have Red Dasher in his robot mode. And now to get him back into alt mode, we're going to start off by rotating his hands outward at the wrist here and just bring them up. Rotate out and just bring them up like that. Take his head and bring it forward on that double hinge. Take these sections here, these little bits, and just bring those out. You want to undo the shoulder section here. Then you want to just bring the arm up and rotate it back. Same thing here. Just undo that and rotate the arm up. Bring it back, and you have multiple tab slot connections. One right here, two right here, and three right here. So you do have to rotate the arms in. You want to bring the arms together and then rotate them in so that way you can line up all of these. Tab that in, and tab that in. And get it to where all of that is sitting roundabouts like that. And then you can take the door wings and just bring them out and rotate them and just bring them forward. So bring that forward and rotate it. Again, just try to get that out of the way as best you can. And now you're going to undo these side sections here. Just untab those. And that will allow you to bring all of this up. Unfold all of this. Bring these panels out. Bring these sections back down. And flip all of that up. Bring this up, and you have these two tabs right here, which are going to go into slots right here in the forearms. So just get all that lined up and tab that in. And you can bring that down. You want to make sure the hands are just sitting right in these little notches for them, so it's looking like that. And then you just want to bring these sections down for now, so you can take this windshield and bring it forward. Make sure that these doors are angled back so they kind of line up with this angle here. And just sit that down, and then you can bring these back up, and then you can bring these little panels back up to fill that in. And now for the legs, just bring this panel down, bring out the little piece of windshield there. Flip this panel in, bring this panel down, only about halfway. Take the wheel, bring it out, and flip it back out. You can rotate it up as you're doing so. You can bring this panel back down. Now you want to bring all of these joints, straighten them all out as far as they will go. Make sure that stays up. And you want to bring this section up as well. Make sure all that just kind of sits right up against this calf there, and then you can bring this panel down and it'll tab in. You can see how everything lines up there. Then you want to take his foot and rotate it 180, bring it out. You want to close up the little heel pieces and bring that all the way down, and you can bring the toes up. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side, so bring that down, fold that in, make sure that little piece of windshield comes out, bring this panel down, bring down the wheel, rotate it out. Then you can just kind of flip it up as you do so, close that back up, straighten this leg out entirely, bring this section up, and then close that panel up right there. Rotate the foot 180, bring it out, close up the heel, bring that down, and bring that toe up. So you want to take this entire assembly and just bring this down, and now you want to kind of have the doors mostly closed. So you can bring the legs up. You want to make sure the door sits in front of this little triangular piece here. It's just a case of just kind of angling everything Getting everything to sit where it needs to. There we go. There we go. And that'll tab in right there. Again, just push all this up. Make sure everything lines up. This part can be a little tricky. It's just the point of getting everything to line up. There we go. There we go. And we can do the same thing on the other side. So again, just bring that up. Then you want the door. Kind of open. So you kind of get everything to sit and tuck in where it needs to tuck in. Again, this part could be, this is the part that's a little tricky on this figure. It's just kind of getting these legs lined back up. Also, you have these little windshield pieces here, which like to kind of fold themselves back in. But you can just get those back out. Yep. Or just start over again. There we go. There we go. Look at it. Like I said, this is the only part that's really kind of finicky. But it's doable. There we go. Let's get it lined up like that. Roundabouts. There we go. Like that. One thing to note also, these sections here do have a little tab slot connection. This is not mission critical. You don't have to have these tabbed in. It doesn't ruin anything if they're not tabbed in, but it is a place for them to go. So once you have that done, you can just close up the doors. There's a little post-port connection that happens in there. Just take it, pop that in, and line it up, and just pop that in. All right, you got all that done. So now we're going to come back here and take these sections and bring them up, untab the section, just kind of let that hang down. Take these, rotate, and bring them down, and drop them into place. Rotate that, bring it down, and drop it into place. And then you can bring this up, that will tab in, bring these sections up. Get everything nice and squozen, and there you go. There you have Red Dasher back in alt mode.